How's it going, guys? It's Mike Dolev here from Koh Samui, Thailand, here at W Resort, and welcome to day number 3 of the Shopify week. I'm super excited to show you guys exactly how to make money with Shopify. We're gonna really take it a step further, and we're gonna start right now with this video where I'm gonna really take what you learned so far and get really deep into how to take it to the next level, how to find products, etc. So we're really close actually to the phase where we start advertising your products, and that's the phase where, of course, you start making money and start getting sales, and that's really the goal here. So by the end of this week, we're actually gonna get to the phase where we start advertising your products on Facebook. So we're super close there. Hang tight and let's get started. How's it going, guys? It's Mike Dolev here, and in this video we're gonna focus on one thing, but probably one of the most important things in your store that's actually gonna determine whether you're gonna be successful or not, which is adding products to your store. So pretty much what we're gonna do is that I'm gonna talk to you about how to research products, how to find products, etc. So if you remember in the last video, choosing a niche, we actually researched in a niche and we chose the niche fishing. Okay, so the examples I'm gonna give right now are for fishing. To start off, here's what I like to do. There are a few sites I like to search at. Sites to search at. I like to search at watch count, Pinterest /T, what's the name of that again? TView, AliExpress, Amazon, Wish, and Google. I'm gonna go through all of these examples, and then we're gonna have basically, let's say, requirements for a successful product. So let's start with watch count. Watch count is basically a site that lets you see the best-selling items on eBay. So if you search for fishing here, for example, fishing. Alright, so we search for fishing here. Oops, that's just a second. There we go. Yep. Okay, so if we search for fishing here, then as you can see, we have a lot of different products. You have camping tent, you have fishing rod, you have fishing net actually here, fish eye wide angle micro camera lens, which is not related to fishing actually, fishing kayak at a really expensive price, but seems like it's doing pretty well. I mean, $600, 200 sales, that's over $100,000 from this listing alone. So that's also pretty insane. You have like good products here actually. So here, what are the requirements? Like, a lot of people ask me, like, how do you know if your product is actually successful or not? First of all, the first metrics that I like to look at is sales. Though this is not a must, and we're gonna talk about later why this is not a must, it does show indication that people want this product. And just because it sells on eBay, or just because it sells on Amazon or AliExpress, it doesn't mean that it's selling well on Facebook. So maybe, like, probably, you know, the eBay vendors and Amazon vendors, they probably didn't advertise these to Facebook. So when you advertise it to Facebook, you're gonna get a different audience than the small amount of people that actually purchase this. Because think about it, 3,000 out of 20 million who are actually interested in fishing. You have plenty of more to go. Most eBay vendors, if not 99% of them, don't advertise on Facebook. So that's where you come in, and that's where you're different. So the first requirement is sales. The second is it has to be something, first of all, you know, as I said, the first one is sell, but second of all, it has to be something that people will want to buy. And I know that's like the most obvious thing ever, but you gotta think about it really through. So think about, is this something that you would buy as a customer? So for example, let's say we have the fishing net. Would you buy the fishing net online, or would you go to the store next door? Would you buy the tent online, or would you go and drive 5 minutes to a camping or whatever, or survival store and get that? you know. So you also want a factor that's called you also want the uniqueness factors. You want it to be unique, something that's not super easy to get in every store. It's easy to get in every store. So for example, let's say the item is really unique, they see it every day. Instead of buying it online and waiting so much for the actual shipping, then they're actually just gonna go to the store next door and buy it. That's really it. So mostly people aren't gonna buy that, and there's actually a way to test on whether the product is successful or not before advertising it. So let's really get into that right now. Actually, let's start with as you can see, we started with watch count. So let's make a list actually. Top products. So I'm gonna pick a product from each site just to get some good products here. I'm gonna pick this one. I think it's an expensive product that we can use to upsell stuff on, so it can be great. Let's go to the next one. We have Pinterest or TV. I'm gonna pick TV right now. And since Pinterest or TV is mostly for t-shirts, actually, that's only if you want to do t-shirts. If you don't want to do t-shirts, then don't really do that. It's not gonna help you a lot. Then we have AliExpress. So let's go into AliExpress real quick. I'm gonna skip Pinterest since it's for t-shirts. That's not something that I want to focus on in this specific video. Let's go to fishing. Let's sort this out by sales. View more. Okay, so we have free fishing, lower soft bread bug. Okay, so for stuff like this, for example, where you actually get 30 pieces for $1, what you can do is that you can save this, add this to your store. And for example, let's say you're advertising a product, you can basically do something really cool. You can basically add this as a gift. So it's like, buy, for example, the fishing kayak, get 300 bait fishing lures. So it's really like something like that you can advertise. You also have these that you can advertise. Buy this and get this for free. And it only costs you $1, so it's not really a big deal if you're selling something for 30, 40, 50 bucks. Okay, so mostly these lures here. You have a lot of things actually here, so I'm gonna pick the lures because I want to add them. Let's see what else. I'm going through the sales here. Let's see. We have again a lot of baits and stuff like that for fishing. I don't really know how it's called actually. I have like literally no experience in that niche, which we're gonna talk about later actually, about how to get experience in new niches that you don't really have experience on. Okay. So mostly it's that product. I've picked the product from here. Let's actually move on to the next store. That's not the point really. I'm gonna show you ways to really find out if a product is good or not, so don't worry. But again, you wanna have these 3 requirements. Wanting to have sales, or this is actually not a must. So I'm gonna write not a must, because sometimes something that we buy as a customer, this is like the most important thing, because some items are just really good, but they have no sales. So it's like, doesn't mean they're not good, it doesn't mean that the audience didn't buy it or didn't see it enough. So that doesn't mean anything really. So this is not a must, but it helps. It's a nice indicator to know that it gets some sales. And uniqueness. So let's search for fishing here. And on Amazon it's gonna be a bit harder, but I believe we can find something. Okay. We have more essentials and stuff like that people can buy, so it's not really unique, as you can see. So I think you can find some good stuff here on Amazon if you go through the entire list. Actually, we can look at the best selling on fishing, I guess. For example, something like this, like a chair like this, actually it's super expensive, so it's not good, but something like this can work well actually. So I'm actually gonna save that one. It's unique, and really, you know, doing this and finding products is a lot about your hunch as well, and what do you think. And if you think it will sell, if it makes sense, like, does it make sense that they will sell this chair for 100 bucks and people would buy it? No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. I mean, people won't buy it probably. But does it make sense that you'll sell this hat at 20 bucks, give something as an incentive, or have a really good ad in targeting, and people would buy? Yep. So it's a lot of knowledge, but also some intuition. Let me actually just sign up with Facebook real quick. I'm not sure if I signed up already or not, but let's check if I did. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Yep, I did. Okay. Wish is a great site, by the way. It shows you really good deals, sometimes even cheaper prices than AliExpress. It shows you great products. It's one of my most favorite sites to use when doing this. All right, a lot of things here again. Fishing baits. But if you go down, you can see a big fishing net. That can be something attractive. Wow, this is for $3. That is a great product that you can sell for $9 or free plus $9 shipping. That is a great product, for example. And by the way, if you find a product on Wish that you want to use but you don't like the vendor, you don't like the shipping times and stuff, you can look for it on Google. You can go here, for example. You can click the right click, and or actually there's no right click. So what I would do is that I take a picture with something like Yazo. It's great, it allows you to take pictures. Once you take a picture, hold on, it's gonna upload the picture online. This is how it's called, Yazo, Gyazo. And once you do that, you can actually go here, click search Google for the image. Of course, you want to take the full image without the white here, and then you're probably gonna find this on other sites. So as you can see, you have this stream time, you have this on other sites, on AliExpress, on eBay, etc. So you can find a lot of vendors. You can also look at the reviews there. So on Wish, I see a lot of stuff for fishing actually. Just by going through the list really fast, I don't want to spend too much time researching, since that's really a quiet process where I don't really talk much. I just look and see if it's gonna sell well. I can see it based on sales, based on if it's a product that people are passionate about or really need this, and based if it's unique or not. So people can go to the store next door and just buy like on the shelves and present it everywhere. And that's also a mistake that a lot of people make. It's not unique enough. So that's for Wish right now. We have tons of stuff here, by the way, as you can see. A lot of things that can be successful for the fishing niche and for other niches as well. Now, that's not all actually. We have also the Google method, which is, I don't want to say my favorite. It's one of my favorites. In Google, what I like to do is a couple of things. And I'm going to break it down to you actually. So Google, I like to write best gifts for people who like fishing. And I'm gonna get those, and then I pretty much get an article from someone who is passionate about fishing, who's done the research and know what the audience likes, and then I can choose from there. And this works for every niche. It works for sports, it works for TV shows, it works for gaming, for every single niche. You have one of those articles, and you know there are mixed products here. So you have sunglasses, iPhone case, which can be nice actually. Let's see the iPhone case. Can be nice here, 40 to 80 bucks, I guess. Okay, that's a bit expensive, but still, you can buy a lot of stuff. You can get a lot of ideas by doing that. So that's also a method. Again, I don't want to go too deep about actually researching. I just want to show you how to do it, but I'm not going to do it myself right now. But as you can see, I'm finding tons of things here. Like literally, this is like 10 minutes of work. Like if you spend 2 hours, 3 hours doing this, or half a day doing this, you're going to get so many good products. And then that's the first thing with Google. Second thing I like to do with Google is actually write fishing store powered by Shopify. Once you do that, you're actually gonna get fishing stores that are powered by Shopify, which is basically fishing stores in Shopify. So you can basically spy on your competitors and simply see what they're selling. These are people that are probably doing drop shipping. A lot of them are doing drop shipping, and you can see what they're selling. You can even see what works best for them, and you can see what's their best selling stuff are. You can even see if they're actually having success on their campaigns, which is something that we'll talk about later, how to actually spy and see if they have success on their campaigns. Actually, we can talk about this now. Let me just open up Facebook real quick. Just a second. I'm gonna close up my stuff here. Well, let's go and take this shop, Nifty Thrifty Store, and simply what I want to do is you want to copy and put the URL on Facebook. So I'm gonna add something to our notes here real quick. Google fishing store powered by Shopify, or any niche actually. So I'm gonna put this store powered by Shopify, and Facebook, look up the store URL. Okay, I see they're selling this. So let's see. Okay, 8,000 likes. That's awesome. So that basically shows it's successful. 1,400 shares. You can look at the comments. A lot of comments here. So you can see it's probably a successful shop actually. Let's see more products that they have. I don't know if they, oh my god, what is this? Oh, it's the same one actually. It's the same one. So they have 55 likes, 55,000 likes. That's insane. So this is a really good product, by the way. A really good product. That's probably doing a lot of their sales. It's probably making them tons and tons and tons of cash. And you have this one as well. I'm not sure if this is original, but that's just an example of one product. So let's see actually if it's original or not. So let's say you found this thing here, which is a keychain organizer, and you want to look it up. So what I want to do is, again, search Google for the image, and really it's that simple. And then you're gonna see if you're gonna find it in other shops. And if you can't, then maybe, I'm not sure if it's actually unique to their store. I really actually doubt that it is. I just can't find it right now, but I'm gonna find it. Hold on. So basically look at the images until you find a hit. Usually it works on the first try. Seems like it didn't work for us right now. Let's try again, and even copy actually the title and go to Google and write it down. AliExpress, I think we find the right one. Not sure. Ah, perfect. My internet is really bad today, so the store, sorry, AliExpress doesn't open up. Anyways, I'm gonna stop this real quick and log into my phone 3G. Let's check this out. Is that the same key that they sell for 20 bucks and it's got 50,000 likes? I think it is, actually. I think it's, wait, does it say smart keychain? No, it's not. It's not the same, but it looks the same. I'm pretty sure we can find theirs. I mean, this is literally the same thing they're selling, maybe a different brand, but check out the feedback. People love it. People absolutely love it. Autodoor EDC, and they're selling, don't tell me they're selling this. No, they're selling Key Smart. I guess it's a different company, but it's literally the same. Literally the same. $180 a piece. Selling it for, let's see, 20 bucks, I guess. Damn. That's a really good margin. So they picked something with high perceived value, they sold it well, and boom, they're making a bunch of money from that. So I just found a successful product that you can actually advertise. And even something simple as this actually works for them. And yes, that's not phishing, but still, maybe survival, or maybe something that relates to phishing. So really, you just found a product easily. And if we pick another store, actually, and it's that easy, all you gotta do simply is go for their stores and stuff. And I doubt this one, actually I doubt this one is successful, just because the fact that they don't have any domain. But maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Maybe they don't even advertise on Facebook, or maybe they do with cloak links. Usually, a lot of times they do. Most of the times they don't, but sometimes they do. So if you can't find any of their stuff on Facebook, just try to look for the name, only the name, without like a link. Yeah, I don't see any successful campaigns here. But anyways, you get my point. So you have a lot of methods here to find out whether a product is actually successful or not using these methods. Okay, so again, let's just recap what we just talked about. Adding products to the store. All you gotta do is simply search for your niche at sites like Watch Count, Pinterest. I'll literally search out all of them, Google, Facebook, etc. And you want to have these requirements. You want to keep those in mind. One, if you have sales, that's a nice indicator. Two, is this something that would buy as a customer? Is this hot? Pretty much. If this is like the biggest factor that determines if it's gonna be successful or not, and this sells, and if it's hot or not, it actually goes hand in hand. And uniqueness, that's also something that helps, but this is the most important factor. And how is to check that? Here is a way to validate, to actually check if it's hot or not. Go to any group on Facebook in your niche. I'm not gonna write it down, I'm just gonna say it. So post in a Facebook group. And here's what I mean by posting a Facebook group. Let's say, for example, fishing. I'm gonna write fishing, then I'm gonna go to fishing and look for groups. All right, so groups, we have fishing equipment for sale, fishing fanatics, closed groups, only 3 members, fishing in Thailand, fishing. Okay, that's for, I think because I'm in Thailand right now, I'm getting like Thailand demographics. So I'm probably gonna need to change my IP or something. I love fishing, Rule Keeper VIP. All right, fishing Israel, fishing this, fishing that. Okay, so you should probably open a US account or something, or use a US IP address, or just join a really big fishing group. And once you join a group in your niche, and you have a tons of them, by the way, I can go on and on and on and on. I'm gonna see more and more groups, by the way. So what you want to do is simply go ahead and post there, a post like this. Hey guys, and this is a really great method that almost no one does. Hey guys, I'm looking for a gift for my friend. He has a birthday, he likes fishing. What do you think of this one? So what you're just doing by posting that is that you're asking them for advice, you're asking them what they think about the product, you're asking the customers, the potential customers, what do they think about the product, but you're not salesy, you're not trying to sell them anything, you're just asking for advice. And people would give their honest advice, they would tell you if they like it, they would even give you suggestions. So that's really awesome. You know, you're posting, they're giving you suggestions, and they're helping you out, all for free, and then you're gonna see the response. So if you're getting responses like, yeah, it's cool, I like it, yeah, it's nice, I think it's good, then it means that it's a decent product. If you're getting responses like, where can I buy this, I need this, then this is a sick product that's gonna be successful 99% of the times. And if you're getting responses like, no, not worth it, probably not, you should try something else, then you know it's gonna be a failure. So to save you some money and to save you a lot of time, here's what I want you to do. Go ahead, start working on the research in your niche that you picked, in your niches if you have a general store, at these sites. Check out these requirements and post in a Facebook group. Okay, really simple. Post in a Facebook group, pick 10 products and post in a Facebook group. And ask them what do they think about 1 or 2 products and go from there. Tomorrow we'll be actually going and start making campaigns. So it's gonna be exciting, but before we get to that, I actually want you to start adding products to your site. So what I want you to do is actually to make sure that you add products to your site, make sure that you're being consistent with that. So to start with, I think that a good goal is, and I'm gonna write it as a homework, let's say, have 5 categories. So it can be fishing, and instead of fishing, it could be fishing essentials, fishing shirts, blah 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 blah, etc. 3 products in, have 5 categories, 2 products in each category, 10 products total. You want to test out different categories inside your niche to make sure, and you'll know what category works best. So you don't want to have like one category, or you have a lot of products that you add before you know it's going to be successful, but then you fail. So you want to have like a lot of categories, not a lot of products in those categories, and once it's successful you can add more products, you can make more ads. But this is the homework for you. Start adding products on a daily basis. Make it a habit to add products every single day using these methods. You can look it up on Facebook, you can look stores on Facebook. I just gave you the right tools to succeed, and I just gave you like literally all the tools you need to find the best products out there. Using this alone, okay, it's not really just math, it's also a bit of art. So you'll get better with time, of course, you'll have a better eye, but if you don't understand exactly what to do, it's probably because I really gave a lot of information here. So watch the video again if you need to. This is a crucial step to your success. And that's pretty much it for today's video. I look forward to see you in tomorrow's morning. And again, comments are my oxygen. What do you think of this video? Do you like it? Do you want more? Should I keep doing that? Do I suck at videos? Do you hate my accent? I want to know. I love comments, and I appreciate every comment that I get. Positive comment or a bad comment, as long as it's honest, and I make sure to reply to every single one. So thank you again for watching the video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy.